Have you ever cried in front of your dog? Not just felt a little sad, not just had a difficult day, but truly cried. The kind of cry that comes from heartbreak, stress, loss, or emotional exhaustion. And if you have, you may have noticed something remarkable. Your dog suddenly stopped what they were doing. They looked at you differently. They moved closer. Maybe they rested their head on your lap. Maybe they sat quietly beside you. Maybe they simply stared at you with a look that felt almost human. Moments like these leave many dog owners asking the same question. Does my dog know I'm crying? Can they actually feel something when they see me upset? Or am I imagining a connection that isn't really there? The truth is fascinating, because while dogs do not understand human problems the way humans do, they understand emotions far better than we once believed. Today, we're going to explore what your dog may actually feel when you cry, and why those quiet moments beside you may reveal one of the deepest emotional bonds in the animal world. Number 1. Your dog knows something is wrong. The moment you begin crying, your dog notices changes that most people completely overlook. Your breathing changes, your posture changes, your facial expressions change, your voice changes, even your scent changes. Dogs are constantly observing the people they love. Researchers have discovered that dogs pay close attention to human faces and emotional expressions. They study us far more carefully than we realize. In many ways, your dog becomes an expert on you. They learn how you normally sound, how you normally move, how you normally behave. So when something suddenly feels different, they notice immediately. And because you are one of the most important parts of their world, that difference matters. Your dog may not know why you're crying, but they know something has changed. Something feels unusual. Something feels wrong. And that awareness is often the beginning of their emotional response. Number 2. Your dog may feel concerned. Scientists have found that dogs respond differently to crying than they do to many other sounds. Laughter, conversation, humming, background noise. These often produce ordinary reactions. But crying frequently captures a dog's attention. Many dogs stop what they're doing. Many move closer. Many begin investigating the situation. Why? Because crying sounds emotionally different. It signals distress, even if the dog doesn't fully understand the cause. Imagine hearing someone you love suddenly sound frightened or upset. You might not know what happened, but you would immediately know something was wrong. Dogs appear to experience something similar. They recognize emotional discomfort. And for dogs who share a strong bond with their owner, that discomfort matters. Your tears may create concern, not because your dog understands your bills, your relationships, or your problems, but because they recognize that someone important to them is hurting. And when someone important seems hurt, many dogs instinctively pay attention. Number 3. Your dog wants to comfort you. This is the part that touches most dog owners deeply. You begin crying, and your dog suddenly changes their behavior. They walk closer, they place their head on your knee, they lean against your leg, they lick your hand, or they simply sit quietly beside you. At first glance, these actions seem small, but they may reveal something important. Dogs are highly social animals. Connection matters to them. And when someone they care about appears distressed, many dogs instinctively move closer rather than farther away. Researchers have observed that dogs often approached crying humans more frequently than humans who are simply talking or humming. Why? Because crying signals that something unusual is happening, something emotional, something that deserves attention. Your dog may not understand the exact reason behind your tears, but they often recognize that you are experiencing discomfort. And many dogs respond in the only way they know how, by offering presence. Not advice, not solutions, just closeness. And honestly, that may be one of the most beautiful things about dogs. They don't need to understand everything. They simply refuse to leave someone they love alone while they're hurting. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe if you enjoy learning about dog psychology emotional bonding, and the deeper truths behind pet behavior. Because the next reason explains why your sadness sometimes affects your dog more than you realize. Number 4. Your emotions affect your dog. Many people think emotions stay inside one individual, but science suggests something different. Emotions can spread. Researchers call this emotional contagion. Humans experience it all the time. Spend time with someone who is stressed, and you may begin feeling stressed. Spend time with someone who is calm, and you often feel calmer too. Dogs appear capable of something similar. Studies have shown that dogs frequently mirror the emotional states of their owners. When owners are relaxed, dogs tend to be more relaxed. When owners are anxious, dogs often become more anxious. And when owners are sad, many dogs show noticeable changes in behavior. This does not mean your dog feels exactly what you feel. They are not experiencing your memories, your worries, or your heartbreak, but they are responding to the emotional atmosphere around them. And because you are such an important part of their world, your emotions carry weight. Your voice, your energy, your body language, all of these help your dog understand whether the world feels safe. So when you cry, your dog often notices that emotional shift, and in many cases, they begin experiencing part of that emotional tension alongside you. Not because they fully understand your pain, but because they care about the person experiencing it. Number 5. Your dog becomes a safe place. There is something remarkable that happens in many human-dog relationships. Over time, your dog becomes more than a pet, more than a companion, more than a member of the family. They become a source of emotional stability. Think about the last time you had a terrible day. Maybe you came home feeling exhausted, frustrated, or heartbroken, and somehow, being near your dog helped. Not because they solved the problem, not because they gave advice, but because their presence made the moment feel a little less heavy. Scientists have found that spending time with a trusted dog can reduce stress and increase feelings of comfort. Simply petting a dog can help lower emotional tension, and for many people, their dog becomes a kind of emotional anchor, a safe place to return to when life feels overwhelming. What makes this so special is that dogs offer comfort without judgment. They do not care how successful you are. They do not care whether you made mistakes. They do not care what happened at work. They simply care that you are there. And when you cry, many dogs respond by offering the same thing they always offer: presence, quiet, connection. Sometimes that is exactly what a hurting person needs most. Number 6. What your dog feels most is love. After everything scientists have learned about dogs, their emotions, their behavior, and their relationships with humans, one truth appears again and again. Dogs form incredibly deep attachments. When you cry, your dog may feel concern, they may notice stress, they may respond to emotional changes, they may even experience some emotional tension themselves. But beneath all of those reactions lies something much simpler. Love. Not human love, dog love. Steady, loyal, uncomplicated. The kind of love that stays. Your dog does not need to understand every detail of your life. They do not need to know why you are crying. They do not need to understand the problem in order to care about the person experiencing it. That is why so many dogs approach their owners during emotional moments. That is why they rest their heads on laps, why they lean against legs, why they refuse to leave the room. Not because they have all the answers, but because connection itself is their answer. And perhaps that is one of the greatest lessons dogs teach us. Sometimes helping someone is not about fixing their pain. Sometimes it is simply about staying beside them while they carry it. So the next time you cry in front of your dog, pay attention. Watch what happens. You may notice them looking at you differently, moving closer, sitting quietly beside you, or offering comfort in their own unique way. Because while dogs may never fully understand human problems, they understand something incredibly important. They understand connection. They understand trust. They understand when someone they love is hurting. And in those moments, Many dogs make the same choice. They stay, not because they know exactly what to do, but because they care. And maybe that is why the bond between humans and dogs feels so extraordinary. When life becomes difficult, when emotions become overwhelming, and when words are no longer enough, our dogs often give us the one thing we need most: their presence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into dog psychology, emotional bonding, and the hidden truths behind pet behavior. And the next time your dog quietly sits beside you while you're struggling, remember this: they may not fully understand your tears, but they understand that you matter.